What's up, y'all? I'm Jessica, and I am just keeping it real. All right, y'all, welcome back to another vlog. Thank you so much for pressing play and listening to my video. If you are new, thank you so much. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, share, and comment. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So listen, y'all, let's get right into it. This is going to be a vlog where I am talking about emotions. I believe it's something that is not spoken about enough. I see a lot of emotion here on social media, which is good. You got your good emotions, and then you got your emotions just like, whoa, kind of take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Kind of reevaluate yourself. Listen to your thoughts. Listen to what you are saying. Why do you have to be so mean and uptight to people? And I get it, because a lot of people take out their emotions and frustrations and anger on other people because they're dealing with something internally that they don't know how to get rid of. They don't know how to take care of. So they put all those emotions on innocent people. People who are like, listen, I don't even know you. I don't know what's going on. And oftentimes we don't think about that with people, the things that they have going on within them, but it doesn't give them that much of an excuse to be negative, be ignorant, just really just uptight and just so like out of control with their emotions. So I want to talk to you today about some ways to release those emotions, right? If you find this being sometimes you're angry, you're very emotional, and there's nothing wrong with being emotional, right? Because that is a feeling that we all have. We have emotions to where we see something, we are happy, we are joyous, and we may cry because we're so happy, we're feeling good. And then we have those emotions where we are angry, upset, and irritable, and we're taking them out on other folks, just as I mentioned, right? And I see it a lot here on social media. So let's release those emotions in a healthier way. So I got 3 ways for you to release those emotions and help you start feeling good about yourself. Help you to kind of get a hold on or control over yourself, over your emotions, and the way you are feeling. Again, we all are emotional. I get it. I understand it. But there are healthier ways to release it to where you're not so angry. There's nothing wrong with being angry. We all get there, but not to the point where you're angry, where your heart starts beating fast, you go to sweating, and you have a headache, and you're getting dizzy and things like that. That is unhealthy. That is an unhealthy way to release your emotions. So again, here are the 3 ways, and I know you waiting like, girl, come on, give me those 3 ways to release my emotions, because I need this, right? Simple ways. It's a process, but we gotta get to it and do it. So the first way is to journal. Journal. I didn't like journaling at first. I thought it was a waste of time, that it wasn't helpful. I'm like, what am I writing for? What? Why am I journaling these things? What do you mean write down my emotions and write down my feelings and things like that? I didn't really care for that as much. But when I found journal prompts, things to prompt me to write in my journal, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Because sometimes we see these cute little notebooks and journals and things like that, and we open it up and it's full of blank pages, right? And it's like, what am I supposed to write on these blank pages? So I would suggest that even if you do have that journal with the blank pages in it, look up some journal prompts. Google some journal prompts like, I feel good when I am grateful for, and then complete that sentence. So get those journals I have a lot of them now because it has really helped me free my emotions of irritability, upset, exhaustion, and things like that. Journaling has really helped me come out of my shell. It has helped me to not be angry and mad and upset all the time. It helped me release my emotions. So the reason for journaling, that it is therapeutic. It helps you process your feelings. It helps you gain clarity, and set aside a few minutes a day to journal if you can. Those are the things that I looked up in regards to journaling. Like, what is the benefit of it? What's the reasoning for it? And once I put those things into motion, saying, hey, this is therapeutic for me. After I journal, I feel so much better. Now, in the beginning, no, right? Because I didn't like it. I didn't understand it. But consistency, right? We got to get consistent with things to help us feel better, do better, and be better. And it helps you, again, process your feelings, really write out what's going on with inside of you. Nobody has to read that. That's nobody's business. It's like a diary. Get those feelings out. Maybe some feelings you're not ready to say to people yet, but you want to write them down so when you do get ready, right, you can go back to that journal and say, okay, this is what I wanted to tell such and such. But process those feelings through journaling if you're not ready to come face to face in a meeting with someone and talk about your feelings. That's another way to release those emotions and start to feel better. You gain clarity, right? You gain clarity and you get clear because you're releasing those emotions. You're making room for new things to come your way, new ideas, new thoughts, because you've released the negativity in those emotions that you had. And so now you're ready to move on and go forward. So that was just number one, right? Journaling. But these are the benefits of journaling to help you release your emotions. The second way for you to release your emotions is through creative outlets. It helps you with self-expression. So you can do painting, the sipping paint. You can do drawing. You can do things like that. Poetry writing. That's a creative way to release your emotions. And I've done maybe probably about 3 or 4 sipping paints. And it was just so therapeutic for me to sit there, listen to the instructor, and just really give it my all in a creative way that I wanted to. And my husband and I, we went to a paint room where we were putting on the little overalls, the goggles, the hair nets, and the stuff to protect our shoes. And we just had these painting in a bottle. We were just squirting paint everywhere, and it just really helped me release my emotions and my feelings. And those 45 minutes when we did that paint room, it felt so good. So make sure you look for creative ways in your community, places you can go to help you release those emotions, right? It's a creative outlet, right? And again, it helps you release those pent up emotions, and you can transform your feelings into something beautiful. You can just have a breath of fresh air when you get out in this world, or get to a place or space where you can be creative and not be judged, and do things that make you feel good. So if, again, writing, poetry, artwork, I do flower arrangements. Sometimes you've seen, if you looked at a couple of my videos, that I'll get some flowers and I'll sit here and I'll arrange them in a vase, cutting them, putting the water in it, and just fluffing them out. I'm looking at them every day. It brings me joy and excitement, and I need to go get some more flowers, right? All right, so the third way, and I'm going to go back over this in a little bit, but the third way to release your emotions a healthy way is through physical activity. So it helps you release tension. It's a vital part of self-care. It helps you with your mental health. And so you can create different methods, right, for releasing and expressing your feelings. So some physical activity, whether you like to ski, whether you like to do kayaking, because a lot of us really don't care for exercise, right? So if you like hiking, simple walking, that gives you clarity as well, and it helps you release tension as well. Swimming, bike riding, there's so many activities that we could do physically that can help us release those emotions and stress and tension, right? So we have physical activity. That is the third way that you can help release your emotions. Biking, exercising, swimming, kayaking, rowing, going up in the mountains. To do that, just go to places or create an environment or create a space where you can release your emotions healthy. Physical activity is one of them, right? I like walking. Walking helps release any negative energy or tension that I may have within. There's a local park near me, and I take a stroll to that park, and I sit in that park for a minute, and I just look around and just think of the things that I'm grateful for as I'm able to take that walk. A lot of people are not able to walk as easily. So I'm grateful to be able to do some type of physical activity to where I'm walking and it is helping me release my emotions. So let's roll this back, right? 3 ways to help you release your emotions in a healthy way. Journaling, number 1. Creative outlets, number 2. And physical activity, number 3. Look these things up and you can see what the benefits are, how it can benefit you, how it can help you, how it can release stress on our body, inflammation in our body. The main thing we need to do is make sure that our bodies are at peace. We need to get enough sleep, enough rest. We need to tell people no, hey, I can't do that. That's not for me. And that's fine. It's a good thing. It's a great thing to do. Don't take it too personal, right? Just tell them, hey, I can't do it. It's a no for me. Just say no. You don't have to explain yourself. Get into the habit, get into the discipline, get into the process of telling people no if that is something that helps you move on within your life. You are in charge of yourself. You have to put yourself first to make yourself feel good, look good, and be good. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. I appreciate you for watching. Again, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Leave me some comments. Let's have a conversation. I do respond back in my comments. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all soon.